Hi everyone, welcome to Ponderings of the Priest. Oddly enough, I'd like to wish us all a happy Holy Week, a blessed Holy Week. That may sound better to your ears, but it really is a happy Holy Week. I'd like to share with you today a poem I wrote many years ago, and it's entitled, I Sat at the Foot of the Cross Today. I sat at the foot of the cross today, where Mary wept and her heart broke, where the disciples despaired, where others came in morbid curiosity, in helpless awe, in vindicated anger and self-righteousness, or so they thought. I sat at the foot of the cross today, where Jesus hung, blood dripping into his eyes, his body in agony, where he watched his mother weep, and the disciples despair, and the curious watch, and the helpless stare, and the self-righteous sneer, and the politicians sigh in relief. My God, why have you forsaken me? And darkness enshrouded him alone, abandoned, dying. Words remembered in the garden, your will, not mine, be done. A new hope born in the midst of death. Father, forgive them. They know not what they do. Death would not have the last word. I sat at the foot of the cross today, where a new world was born, where compassion would be its wisdom and love would be its guide, where suffering was known to God and the sin of Adam redeemed. Its arms encircled the circumference of all humanity. I sit at the foot of the cross today, where parents weep for their children murdered, abused, stolen by sudden tragedy, where humanity despairs over injustice, cruelty, greed, the destruction of our world, where the morbidly curious watch, detached, aloof, indifferent, apathetic, to the suffering, injustice, to the dying all around them, where the helpless stare in amazement and revulsion at the things inflicted upon them and those around them, not knowing how or believing they can change things, where the self-righteous sneer at the lambs they lead to slaughter and the resources they gobble up, justified, vindicated, or so they think, where politicians sigh in relief, another agenda pushed through, self-interest served and pockets lined with gold. The world will be better for it, or so they think. I sit at the foot of the cross today, where Jesus still hangs, crucified, again and again. Yet, his words and his hope and his love have not changed, do not change, will not change. Father, forgive them. They know not what they do. And death and despair will never have the last word. Compassion is still our wisdom. Love is still our guide. Suffering is known to God. We have been redeemed. Jesus' arms encircle us all. O God, lead us from death to life, from falsehood to truth. Lead us from hate to love, from war to peace. Let peace fill our hearts, our world, our universe, as we sit at the foot of your cross. Have a good week, everyone.